Nilsen is the most notorious English serial killer after Jack the Ripper. He hunted young men of non-traditional orientations, brought them to his home, tortured, and dismembered them. He disposed of the remains in the sewage system, which ultimately led to his capture. He acquired his butchering skills while serving as a cook in the army. Investigators suspected that the serial killer had more than 20 victims, but they were only able to prove 6. Nilsen himself claimed to have 15 victims. Rod Dennis grew up as a calm child, showing no aggression towards people or animals. However, he experienced a traumatic event during his childhood. When he was 6, he spent several hours with the body of his deceased grandfather. At the age of 8, he nearly drowned and was then sexually abused by his rescuer. According to the criminal, these 2 events led him to emotional death. He committed his first murder on December 31, 1978. The motive was the fear of being alone. The victim was only 14 years old. Nilsen strangled the boy with a tie and then drowned him in a bucket. The next murder occurred a year later, and the intervals between killings began to shorten. He primarily targeted homeless individuals, drunks, and drug addicts, whom he easily lured with warmth and promises of dinner and drinks. He was arrested after neighbors experienced a clogged drain. Workers found human remains in the sewage system. In prison, Nilsen served 35 years and spent many years fighting for the rights of inmates. However, this was dubious activity. He managed to secure permission for prisoners to receive erotic packages by mail. Nilsen was even glad when he was caught. "I will tell everything. You can't imagine how great it is to talk about this with someone," he said during interrogation. Brian Masters' book, Killing for Company, is based on the 50-volume diaries of the serial maniac. These are terrifying confessions of a monster in human form who, after murdering his unfortunate guests, would seat them at a festive table and watch TV shows with them just to avoid being alone. A series titled Des, starring the Scottish actor David Tennant, was adapted from the book.